Hi, good evening. This is my 8th video. I'm going to call it skin number 2. Talking about skin color. I just got back from the beach. So, I want to talk about that experience at the beach in a minute. But I want to share one of my truths growing up, I guess. You could call it a truth. It's experience. I was 6 years old in first grade in a predominantly white school in Texas. And I had a friend, we'll call her Susie. And Susie had a slumber party. Susie invited the majority of all the girls in the class, except for me. And I thought it was strange because me and Susie were like best friends. I was like, what happened, Susie? I can't come to your party? Susie told me that her mother said that blacks are not allowed in their house. I was crushed. Literally crushed. I mean, at 6 years old, like, you want to tell me that I couldn't go to a party because of the color of my skin. I wasn't allowed in the house because of the color of my skin. I'd never met Susie's parents. But yet I was not allowed to come to her party. I didn't get it. So I asked. I said, what do you mean I'm not allowed to come into your house? And she said, oh, her mother said that black people steal. And they're not allowed in her house. It was then, that moment, that second, that I realized this world was not what I had always thought it was. At 6. I mean, I had noticed. I was like, oh, well, there was like 6 other black girls in the whole school. This is elementary, like six black girls and 2 black guys. It's like 8 colored families in the whole small little suburb. And, but I got along with everybody. And me and Susie were best friends. My best friend. What kind of best friend? You play with everybody when you're 6. But, Susie had her party and I wasn't allowed to go. And everybody came back the next week and talked about how much fun they had. And guess who was not my friend anymore? Susie. So, I said in my last race video or skin video that nobody's born racist. Something that you learn. So, at 6, Susie learned that black people, even though she knew me, her mother told her that we steal, we're bad. And she chose not to be my friend anymore. For the longest time, I hated my skin. I just couldn't understand why somebody would not be my friend because of my skin color. And it just completely, I want to say, took my innocence away. Because it was like, oh, I started looking at things different. Like, oh, maybe I should hang out with people that are my color then. And that's where the but the reaction to what happened to me started to sway my decision on who I hung out with and what I did. But the thing is I started to try to hang out with the 6 black girls that were in the whole school, recess and lunch and whatever. I wasn't black enough for them. Yeah, racism goes both ways, which is funny because I was like, how am I not black enough? Because I hang out with the white people still. So here I was in the middle. My skin color would not let me be fully accepted by the whites. And my pronunciation and diction did not allow me to be accepted by the black folks. They said, oh, she thinks she's white. She's an Oreo. She's all confused. She's an Oreo. She's black on the outside, white on the inside. When I first heard that, I was like, what? What do you mean, Oreo? Like, yeah, you black, but you white on the inside. I was like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. But racism goes both ways. This is a long video. But I wanted to get this out. I had a great childhood, despite all of that, because I met some really fantastic people who could see past my skin color, despite being raised in racist families. They got to know me. So, my main point for this is assholes come in all colors. You have white assholes, you have black assholes, you have Mexican assholes, you have Native American assholes, and some Asian assholes too. It doesn't matter. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. It doesn't matter what fucking color your skin is. I actually think that's part of my mission here. Because I generally get along with everybody. I'm actually going back to Texas. And with all this like racism stuff in the media, it's like really crazy. I see it here in New York. I mean, I went to the beach. Let me bring in my beach experience. I went to the beach. It was a different part of the beach. So it's in Rockaway Beach spreads like a long strip. I went further down where it's the majority of the Italians and well-off Italians. So you have some really nice houses. You have really nice... Anyway, first time being there. Got off the bus. Walking to the beach. I could feel the eyes on me. I was like, oh no, I'm just being paranoid. No. Everybody was really looking at me like, talking about grabbing purses. Do I look like I'm gonna snatch your purse? Really? Crossing the other side of the street? And then, you know, it's just a group of black kids were playing, what was it, football on the beach. Yeah, they were loud, obnoxious, whatever, but they're having a good time. They weren't messing with anybody. And you see this group of white people, Caucasians. Let me start being more politically correct before I offend somebody and they get their butt hurt. Because I'm saying black and white. Nobody's really black or white. You know what I mean. So there's this group of Caucasians who were sitting enjoying the sun, and the ball rolls close to their little area that they have everything set up, their little umbrella and towels. It didn't bounce on them, but it rolled next to them. The kid came over and was like, oh, sorry. You know, the guy said, you people should be more careful. What does this place look like, a park? Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. I was just like, this is reality? I was like, this has to be a dream. Wake up, Jeanette. Wake up. It's just, people need to fucking understand that I'm not my skin. It's like, you're not your skin. It's like, black people do it too. Everybody judges everybody. I mean, I notice when I get on the train and I have my scrubs on, people don't grab their purses and scooch over. She's a domesticated black person. Let me be in my regular clothes with a hobo bag and, oh no. I can't sit next to, you get looks, I'm just fucking tired of being judged. If I want to be a bitch, I'll be a bitch, and then you can hate me for being a fucking bitch. Just don't hate me for my fucking skin. Get to know me. I'm sorry. I just completely went from sad to angry. But I'm fucking tired of it. And, it's real fucking hard to, let the love of God shine through me and my light when people look at you like you're a fucking criminal because you got a really good tan. It's funny. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to go and relax and unwind. Maybe I'll get some sleep tonight. God bless.